Well, I think it was inevitable, and I think that right through the last 10 days or so, the News International have been operating according to old rules, and they haven't realised the game has changed. The world of media and politics and the relationship between the two has fundamentally changed, I think, and I think will change for the better once the judicial inquiry gets underway and a new system of regulation, hopefully self-regulation, is brought in. But I think that this was inevitable. I think Parliament is reasserting a bit of authority after what has been a long period of a pretty unhealthy relationship between Parliament and the media.
It's interesting you say about Parliament reasserting its authority, and it's certainly giving that impression. We've heard today, though, from Andy Hayman, who gave evidence before the Select Committee on Tuesday, questioning actually what it's all about. He says it's about MPs trying to score points, trying to make witnesses look stupid. And what's the purpose of it all, he says? What do you say to that?
Well, look, the witness is responsible for how he or she comes over. And I thought, I didn't see much. I heard a bit of the evidence. I saw John Yates's evidence. I thought the MPs actually conducted themselves well. And I think that what's happened in a way, and I think it's important that this is reasserted, is a combination of the way that the media has covered politics for so long, the expenses scandal that dominated so much of the last Parliament, means that it's become a kind of done thing just to be very dismissive of MPs and very contemptuous of them and so forth. And if that's what Mr. Hayman has said, I'd put it into that category. I saw some of the exchanges with him, and I thought the MPs were asking perfectly fair and legitimate questions. You'll always get people, and this, you talked about my appearances at select committees. I certainly had experience where I felt that rather than trying to elicit information or probe forensically, they were trying to, in their questions, sort of get themselves on the television and get themselves a bit of attention. But by and large, I find that most MPs, they take their work seriously. They think about what they're going to, the questions they're going to ask, and obviously, I mean, and John Whittingdale, the chairman of this committee, I think has handled himself very well throughout the last period. And so I think that people should take it seriously. I think that the Murdochs and Rebekah Brooks should take it very, very seriously, really prepare for it, really think about what they're going to say, but understand that they're facing people who are representing their constituents, many of whom do feel extraordinarily angry and revolted by what's gone on.